It takes a dominant professional athlete to overcome someone with a 100% win record in Mission Pro Wrestling. Christina Marie very well could be the woman to do that here tonight as she makes her Mission Pro Wrestling debut, Veda.
Well, and as Christina came out of the curtain, she said, "I don't need you to cheer for me." Christina Marie knows exactly who she is and what she's about. It doesn't matter that this is her first time in Mission Pro. She's not looking to make new fans. No new friends, no new fans. Christina Marie is set. She is working for her. She is collecting gold around the country. So far, she is currently the MCW Women's Champion. She is currently the CCW Champion, and I made my prediction. I think she's going to walk out as Mission Pro Champion too.
That's a heavy prediction. We're going to have to see right now. It is no understatement to consider Tiffany Nieves, your reigning and defending Mission Pro Wrestling Champion, to be the most dominant competitor in women's wrestling today. And you'll see that brown paper bag. Veda, talk to us about that bag.
Tiffany Nieves, once again, she is someone who is, yes, supremely confident. Yes, she is someone who we have seen, I was about to say cut corners, but let's be real here, let's be honest, just blatantly cheat to secure that championship, and she always goes into things with a plan. And now she has hands on that bag again.
You have to be calculated to become champion in some regard. Mission Pro Wrestling Champion Tiffany Nieves, this will be her very first defense of the MPw Championship. Won it 71 days prior in a incredible matchup, a matchup that should be up for a match of the year contender, that being against Genocide at MPw Boiling Point.
The following main event is scheduled for one fall. It is a no disqualification match, and it is for the Mission Pro Wrestling Championship. Introducing first, to my right, sponsored by Parker Kane Promotions from Albany, New York, the courageous Christina Marie.
Christina Marie taking great offense to the stumble over the word Albany,
and
which
her
honestly may have been intentional.
Sponsored
just to
by
see what
Glenn
Christina
Carroll
might do.
from the Bronx, New York. She is the current Mission Pro Wrestling Champion, La Princesa Tiffany Nieves.
Now, Veda, I know you made an official declaration of Christina Marie walking away the new Mission Pro Champion. However, I also know that you stated that if Tiffany Nieves did walk away Mission Pro Champion, still she was going to have to use underhanded tactics to get the job done.
Yeah, I mean, again, I speak from experience. I've been in the ring with Christina Marie many, many times. I challenged her for championships, and I was never able to beat her. She is someone who is just so dominant. I think that Tiffany is not going to be able to outpower Christina. He's going to have to do something like this, just out-scrap her as Christina fights back.
Yeah, Christina Marie with that powerlifting background, incredibly strength-based within her in-ring competition, as you know, Veda. Christina Marie, though, these two women have a lot of respect for one another. Tiffany Nieves said on the On a Mission podcast that it's simple. Nieves, a cancer survivor in her own right. She knows that Christina Marie lost her mother to cancer, and you know there's a mutual respect and bonding within that aspect. Tiffany Nieves declared she will walk away here tonight, Mission Pro Champion, and she doesn't have to cheat to get the job done.
Well, and let's keep in mind, this is a no disqualification matchup. So when I say cutting corners in terms of Tiffany, I mean there's just, in the end, in a no disqualification matchup, sure, you can do whatever you want, but I just feel that some of the actions, even if they're permissible on the part of Tiffany Nieves, just aren't what a champion should be, let's say. I mean, how she beat Jenna.
Definitely see what you're saying there, Veda. 6-0 record here for Tiffany Nieves. Undefeated, longest winning streak currently running in Mission Pro Wrestling to date.
And like you said, what a boon it would be for Christina Marie to not just win in her debut, not just become Mission Pro champion, but also to end that undefeated streak of Tiffany Nieves. I mean, she has just locked in her position here at Mission Pro.
Yeah, it's a feather in the cap and a 5 years experience advantage Christina Marie has on Tiffany Nieves. Nieves straight out of the Flatback School of Wrestling under coaches Tyler Breeze and Sean Spears, as well as some training at Ohio Valley Wrestling. Has brought her many championships in the past, and she's looking to use those strategies to retain this one, the Mission Pro Championship, live in our main event.
Well, and it looks like strategy really is the name of the game today here for Tiffany Nieves. She has started to target the arm of Christina Marie. You can see Christina clutching. Looks like it might be her shoulder, but it could be shoulder, a hyperextended elbow. All of it extremely painful, and all of it is going to put a damper on some of Christina's very strength-based maneuvers. She only has one arm. Oh, and Christina, she's back in the ring.
A little game of cat and mouse here tonight between these two. Neither one of them are willing to admit which side of that equation they lie on, though. As Tiffany Nieves, I mean, she's going to have to get back inside the ring sooner or later.
Well, yeah, I mean, this is extremely a psychological advantage for Christina Marie, in that she was standing tall as the challenger, but now, like you said, they've switched places. Nieves in the center of the ring waiting for Christina to come back inside.
71 days as Mission Pro Wrestling champion. The 5th ever Mission Pro Wrestling champion is Tiffany Nieves, and believing she's outsmarted Christina Marie, it's time for a face-off.
No. And Christina immediately rolling to the outside.
We're seeing a little Queen of the Mountain action, so to speak, when it comes to Tiffany Nieves. Not looking to leave the ring. That ring is established as her domain. But now the tides have turned, and the chase is being given. Marie back inside the ring.
Oh, but Nieves has switched directions.
Yeah, it's hard to outsmart a tactician like Tiffany Nieves. Nieves, oh, good Lord.
Fighting on the outside, Christina went crashing into those steps.
And you know what that feels like, Veda. Definitely not a position you want to be in, especially if you're challenging for a prize as prestigious as the Mission Pro Championship.
Well, and Christina, her strategy just seems to be to try to keep as much distance between herself and Tiffany as possible, and Tiffany is putting a stop to that.
And how often have we seen, I mean, has anyone seen Christina Marie running away or more so giving distance to her competition? Usually a charging head-on type of gal.
Certainly, and I think that really this is just not her type of match. This is not the style that she is strongest in, because again, she is such a powerhouse. She wants you in the ring. She wants to be dumping you on your head. Oh.
It was a year-long journey.
Oh, hold on a second. Christina she's on the outside, and she was choking out Tiffany, but she smacked her in the face. Does she have brass knucks? Yeah, look at her. Oh!
Some sort of foreign object here for Christina Marie and Tiffany Nieves.
Again, it's legal, but means that Christina went into this with a strategy as well.
Yeah, the harder and heavier hands here for Tiffany Nieves, it seems. And
whoa.
Marie
fighting over this suplex. Yeah, I thought Tiffany got the better.
Yeah, we talked all about this power and strength advantage that Christina Marie has. We're going to see it play out here tonight. Potentially, can she do so? Reversing the momentum, spine on the pine.
Onto this floor, and you can see we have some very small mats here at Mission Pro.
A very thin padding.
Underneath that, a basketball court. So if you ever slipped and fallen playing basketball, it's like that, except you've just been suplexed. Oh.
Definitely a hard thing to picture if you've never experienced it.
Oh, and now Tiffany has, is that a clown nose?
I believe that was a clown nose. I mean, that's sending a message if I've ever seen it.
It's that evil jester. There was an evil jester with the clown nose, I think.
It's a shame he didn't win that costume contest. Tiffany Nieves.
Oh
my. Marie's left shoulder being driven directly into the steel steps. You're going to know that's going to become a prime target here. Oh, drop kick.
Now that drop kick would have been lethal in any circumstance, but Christina Marie was sandwiched between Tiffany's feet and those metal stairs.
Tiffany Nieves, this is the most fanfare that we've seen for Nieves in quite some time.
Well, that's the thing about Tiffany. I mean, sometimes her choice in attitude and tactics, maybe we don't appreciate, but there is no denying that she's an incredible athlete, an incredible pro wrestler. She's proving it right now.
And Marie definitely has not adorned herself to the audience here.
Oh!
Super kick.
And I think Tiffany got caught in the face with the metal chair as well.
Marie looking to muscle Nieves back inside the squared circle. And back inside this matchup goes. No disqualification action. Cover here for Marie. 2. Folks, who will walk away Mission Pro Wrestling Champion? Hashtag MPW Thriller to join the conversation and make your predictions. Christina Marie is looking incredibly promising to become the new champion.
Well, and Christina has hands on that chair once again. That's legal, though. No DQ.
No disqualifications. Tiffany Nieves was happy about that when it was first announced, but potentially not anymore. Hold on. Shoulders down, not enough.
Christina able to transition that into a deep, deep chin lock. And yeah, you're right about that. I mean, these are circumstances that normally would benefit Tiffany Nieves, because anything that she would want to try, it'd be legal. She couldn't be DQ'd if she were caught. But now she got caught literally in the arms of Christina Marie, and Tiffany might be out. Yeah, the ref is going to have to check this.
Yeah, this isn't looking good for Tiffany Nieves. We might have a new Mission Pro champion, folks. 2 times, 3rd time will be the charm for Christina Marie, and Tiffany Nieves is still alive. Nieves is gonna have to battle back here. Maneuver out of this hold in some sort of way.
Cinched on that hold, but Tiffany able to get out and take it now by the hair.
Hard to break the grasp of Christina Marie, Veda.
Christina looking for that rear naked choke again.
And Tiffany Nieves has never been one to submit, never been one to give up lightly, never has here in Mission Pro Wrestling.
I mean, she might not have a choice. She might go out here. The hooks are in, and Tiffany is in deep, deep trouble.
Yeah, at a certain point, you have to think about the longevity of your career. The future of the Mission Pro Championship reigns in the balance.
Tiffany Nieves somehow is fighting back up to her feet.
Look at the power, the energy, and the passion Tiffany Nieves has.
And if this doesn't stand for everything that Tiffany Nieves is.
Oh, and back down into the sleeper hold, the body scissors applied. This still does not look good for Tiffany. How do you break this momentum that Christina's built, Veda?
Tiffany has been trying to reach the ropes, and that's really all that she could do. There's no way that she was going to overpower Christina. Not twice in a row. Oh, Tiffany broke out.
Yeah, where's Tiffany finding this energy from? Off the ropes.
Whoa.
Oh, back elbow.
And I think the back of Tiffany's head caught the chair.
Yep, cover here.
Just a 1 count. Sometimes when you are in it, the pain, it just fires you up. Tiffany Nieves cracked head first on that chair.
Folks, this is our main event of the evening. It's all on the line here in no disqualification action.
Oh!
A lot to say, and the folks at home are listening, Veda.
Christina Marie! She charged in but got caught!
Oh, DDT! Tiffany Nieves capitalizing on Christina Marie's mistake, and that steel chair just inches away from Nieves. You have to know that's going to be utilized later on.
Tiffany made a choice. She didn't pin Christina Marie. She started to crawl towards that chair, but it looks like it has fallen out of the ring.
You know, when you hit one of your hot shots on your opponent and you don't go for the pinning attempt, shows that you know you're going to have to do more to put them down. A lot of respect between these two.
Oh!
But as I've said before, respect is earned and not given. Tiffany Nieves is firing up right now.
Nieves looking to ride this wave and hold on to her championship.
Nieves out of the corner, flattening Christina Marie.
Oh.
Strength base, we talked about it all night. Up and down for the ride. Cover here for Nieves for the championship.
Oh, no. At this point, this is just pure adrenaline on the part of Tiffany Nieves. She has been through so much within this match, and she is somehow powering through. Looks like she's still clutching the back of her head as well.
A battle between two New York natives, one from the Bronx, one from upstate New York. They've never been known to be friends with one another, but that mutual respect is still there. Oh! Good Lord. A shot like that could have knocked out any lesser woman. Up to the middle rope, the Bronx cutter! The Bronx cutter! Cover off the Bronx.
Oh!
3, 2.
And maybe it was just that extra second that it took for Tiffany to roll over Christina. Maybe that was just enough for Christina to still kick out.
Tiffany Nieves, her first ever defense of the MPw Championship. Will it be the last? Christina Marie says yes as she takes on the advantage up into the lift.
Oh!
And down, Samoan drop, cover, hook in the leg.
Christina Marie, there were no wasted moments there, no wasted movements. She held onto that pinfall all the way through the Samoan drop, and it still wasn't enough to keep down Tiffany. Christina looks determined, but I don't know what else it's going to take.
If it's still not enough, the question remains, Veda Scott, what will be enough?
At this point, Tiffany might just have to wear down Christina. Eventually that adrenaline runs out. Eventually you just feel the pain that Tiffany is trying to power through. It's going to hit her like a truck, and Christina Marie will take advantage.
The pain and tension is palpable here tonight. We're live in San Antonio, Texas.
Oh, and I don't know about this. That is a big risk this deep in a match, and Christina went down hard.
Look at this, Tiffany Nieves.
Oh!
Oh, crossbody, cover.
What? Christina Marie, to have the strength to do this.
We've been talking about it all night. Fully on display. Uranagi, cover.
Oh! Somehow, Tiffany Nieves just kicked out. And I will tell you, I can tell you, Christina Marie has pinned me more than once after that rock bottom. And look at the look on Christina's face. She has unleashed absolutely everything at Tiffany Nieves.
We're always wondering what more is in the tank, what more can be done to put your opponent down. Christina Marie has to answer that question tonight if she wants to be successful in her MPw debut. Leapfrog over for Tiffany Nieves. Spear, 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 the cover for Tiffany Nieves. No, no.
It doesn't get any closer than that. You can see every emotion on the face of Tiffany Nieves. It's anger, it's determination, but it's heartbreak too. Tiffany Nieves somehow back on her feet.
It's a battle that rages on and forward. La Princesa does not want to walk away without her prize.
Christina Marie baited her into that.
You see that brown paper bag in the hands of Christina Marie.
Super kick to take down.
Hey, Veda, what are we going to see here?
Oh, and it's over the head of Tiffany Nieves. And now Christina Marie, what does she have?
Well, this is unprecedented.
A chain.
You talked about those brass knucks. Now we're seeing the chain. We might be seeing a new Mission Pro champion.
Oh, it's somehow Tiffany Nieves had the wherewithal.
8 defeat. That's it. She's put everyone away with this. The cover. And this match is over.
Here is your winner, and still the Mission Pro Wrestling Champion, La Princesa, Tiffany Nieves.
Incredible main event here at Thriller. And Tiffany Nieves, listen, I'll be the first to say, I did say it on commentary. I had my doubts about Tiffany Nieves as a champion. I didn't like the way that she was securing some of her victories in her undefeated streak, but she showed me, she showed everyone something here tonight.
The proof is in the pudding, and the pudding is in the ring. Tiffany Nieves manages to walk away, extending that win-loss record. The 7-0 victory that Tiffany Nieves needed. Still Mission Pro Wrestling Champion. And folks, Tiffany Nieves will be in action at our very next event, December 9th, live in San Antonio, Texas, at the Salvation Army. Mission Pro Wrestling will be back. MissionProWrestling.com for all of your ticket information. What a night that's going to be, folks, and what a night it has been thus far. Thank you so much for joining us here tonight. For Veda Scott, for myself, Walker Stewart, for every signature moment. We'll be back with more Mission Pro Wrestling December 9th.